What's going on, y'all? Y'all in the comments said y'all wanted a national championship prediction. Several people hit me up, so it is right here. If you guys didn't know, these teams actually played in the Liberty Bowl in 2016. Georgia actually won 31-23. But looking at this game, Georgia's favorite, I think 73% is picking them to win this game, 13.5. Against the spread to win this game, 13.5 favorites to win. So, I mean, basically for TCU, it's going to start and stop with Max Duggan, I think, offensively. What kind of throws is he going to be able to hit in this game? I mean, he's a really good quarterback. He has great downfield throws. He has some pretty decent receivers. But I think what's his critical part of this game is going to be his legs. When the plays break down and nobody's open downfield, can he use his legs in order to kind of keep the drive going, picking up those, positive yardage to kind of keep the momentum going? And, he's done that and shown that all season long. Last game, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's a force to be working with. He's really good running the football. So I think him and his performance in this game, if TCU is going to have a chance, it's going to start and it's going to stop with him. The last game, Amari Demercado had 17 carries, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kendra Miller has been actually leading them this season with 17 touchdowns. He didn't run it a lot last game. He only had 8 carries last game for 57 yards. So, will he get a little bit more return where they kind of split it? I think that'll be interesting to look out for as well. And the last thing about TCU, I think it's going to be with Quentin Johnson. Him against Keely Ringo is going to be a really interesting matchup. Johnson last game, big game, 6 catches, 163 yards, 76 long touchdown catch. He's really a difference maker. I definitely going to be probably one of those top receivers chosen next year in the draft. What kind of success can he have against Ringo? Ringo, we saw, they kind of split him a little bit. Some of them, they was doing double teams on Marvin Harrison Jr. when Ohio State played him, but he was having some success. They matched him up in different places for Marvin Harrison, but what kind of success can Johnson have in this game? I think those are going to be bode well for them and important. And can their defense get the critical stops when they need to? I think all that is going to be very important in this game, and they got to start off to a quick start. Against Michigan, they were up 21-3. If they're going to have any chance against UGA, that's where it's going to go. UGA, I mean, they got all the stunners. They got all the elite weapons. They got the primetime, kind of talent. Brock Bowers, Stetson Bennett's been having a great year. He was clutch last game in that fourth quarter. When they was kind of struggling, he came up big. Ladd McConkey, how he's going to look after kind of the knee injury. A.D. Mitchell stepped up big and had a multiple touchdown catches. And then Kendall Milton had a good game running in the football, catching it outside of the backfield. So they got a lot of good players, man. But, my heart, I think it's gonna be UGA, man. I think UGA gonna pull out the win. I'm hoping for a good game. I think UGA just has too much talent. I think their best chance to get upsetted and beat was against Ohio State, which I nearly did a video and it was kind of close to predicting it to the end. But I think UGA is going to win this one. I think it'll be a good game, but I got UGA by double digits. I think they're going to have just too much talent. Their defense is not going to have that same kind of performance. So I got UGA.